Hi, Fashion TV Spain. This is Rachel Roy. I'm just starting to branch out of the United States, and I feel with my secondary collection, which is Rachel Roy. She is bright and fun and spirited and at a good price, which I thought made sense on many different levels with the Spanish customer and economy. Designer collection I started with in about 2005, 2006. My secondary collection I started with about 3 years ago, and she is the younger sister to my designer collection. She is able to be a bit more of a risk taker. She can have a little more fun with her choices because she does not have to pay as much for them. So when you don't have to think about spending quite as much, I feel that you are able to take a few more risks. And sometimes those risks can actually be more fun and bring a little more joy to your life. I have worked in fashion since I was 14, but different aspects of fashion. So I worked in retail for 10 years. I worked as a stylist for many years. And I think everything that you do brings something to the point that you're at in your life now. So for me, working in retail helped me to understand the difference between what perhaps the design houses were designing and what the customers were actually buying. And working as a stylist allowed me to know that you can really use clothes to create a story. And so in always trying to balance things, in my mind, when I design now, it's both. It's what the customers, hopefully what they want and what makes them feel good, but also to push them a little bit and help them tell stories and maybe step outside of boundaries that they might normally not have. Every time I meet somebody new, a new type of artist, if there's a way that we can work together, I'm learning. And I think the more that I learn, the more that what I design becomes enriched. Really, my life is a circle, and with different pieces within that circle. Some are, broader than others, but I definitely don't consider myself a celebrity. I consider myself someone that gets to watch celebrities from time to time and observe them, take that information, and then go back and create. No one's going to be a designer that's well known right away. So for me, I have been in fashion since I was 14, and I've been working on my own collection since 2005, and before that 7 years for another clothing company. And there's so many different things that you can do. You can work behind the scenes in marketing or in PR, or you can write and you can start your own blog, and that's something that you can be your own boss of, and you can put the images that you want and control the content and do that alongside working a job where you get paid. There's so many different creative jobs within fashion. The editor of Teen Vogue US wrote a book actually about all of the jobs that are available within fashion, and she wrote it for young girls. She has 2 daughters as well, but she just got asked that question over and over, and so I suggest that book a lot for people that really want to get into fashion. But at the end of the day, it's really about choosing something that you love, because you will be working very long hours. If you love it, it won't feel like work. And you should always be the first to arrive and the last to leave. And if it ever feels like it's too much or uncomfortable, then you pick something where you enjoy your time spent there, so it doesn't feel like work.
'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything else I need.
And so when you meet people, despite what lifestyle they may choose to work in, the ones that I stay connected to are the ones that that do consider charity very important to them. And so with me, there's something every single collection that I have. Yeah. Deepak Chopra also gave me this. I told him I wanted a tattoo of love. So this is Prem, and that's a certain type of Sanskrit that means unconditional love.